Hey everyone, I'm going to do this quick recording just to show you guys a quick run through on how you can expect a sale function to work on Saturday, April 23rd there at 10 a.m. Just so there's no confusion or anything like that. We've tried to make it as simple as we can with the packages and subscription membership tiers there. But you can also come down here to the bottom and decide to mint however many you want. So this is currently plugged into the Rinkeby testnet backend. So what I'll do is we'll have a little practice test on the backend, and this is essentially Rinkeby is a test network for Ethereum. It's an exact clone, an exact fork of Ethereum, and it's where you can essentially get things done on it for a lot cheaper gas fees. It's an exact fork other than a few tweaks have been made to ensure that it's very high throughput and fees will be cheap. So other than the fees that we'll pay, which in mainnet sale on sale day won't be that expensive in the first place, these will be much cheaper. So but it's still the same process, doing it on Rinkeby testnet or doing it on mainnet, and I'll show you guys now. So if we were just minting one share, we would come down here, click mint. The same with any other buy now features on any of the other memberships. And yeah, we'd have to ensure that our wallet is connected. So if you just click, any of the buy now or any of the, the mint features, it's automatically going to connect your wallet for you if you have the MetaMask pinned into your browser. So if you don't have MetaMask pinned and some ETH in your wallet, then this won't work. So 0.15 per share. I'm minting one share. If it was two shares, it'd be 0.3 and so on and so forth. So let's mint that. And this is taking into account the gas fee on sale day. You can expect to, depending on what the gas fees are on that day, on network congestion, it could probably be, $8 to $12-15. So and that will be up to mint 1 or to mint 30. The gas fee will be the same because these are ERC1155 tokens. The gas fee are the way they won't be the same, but the incremental increases are negligible as the way it scales. The ERC1155 batch transacting with multiple tokens is really efficient. So let's click buy on this one. Now it's about as simple as that. So what we'll do from here is I'll show you on the back end on how it works. So instead of going from the website and interacting with our contract from the website, now there's this logic programmed in here to make it a lot easier for you guys. But if you want it to be, a little bit more of a degen, and this is useful for, public sales that sell out really quickly. Sometimes the websites don't load quick enough, and it's just useful to go straight to the contract. And it's useful for you guys to know how to mint directly from the contract. So what I'll do is I'll go through and show you on our contract, the SIC funds, contract, on how to mint directly from our contract. And you can use this method on sale day, come 10 a.m. on Saturday, if you so wish. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get that set up to show you guys. All right, after showing you guys how to go ahead and mint from the website there, we'll go ahead over here to or to Etherscan, or in this case, Rinkeby.Etherscan. So this is Etherscan, but just deployed on Rinkeby test network. So it's essentially going to be the same thing. What you will do is find our mainnet contract address, which I'll post there closer to the sale. And you guys can, it's just as simple as copy and pasting the contract address into here, into Etherscan and searching. So we'll go in here and we'll search the contract. So we can see this here is the contract. We can verify this is our contract by verifying with official channels that will we'll post out the contract and pin it, so you'll be able to verify it there. We can see it's a contract that deploys and tracks ERC1155. So those are our shares. This is the contract that manages and deploys those shares. So what we want to do is go over here to the contract. After 10 o'clock, it will be enabled and you'll see a transaction here saying toggle on sale. And then from there, you'll be able to buy. So if you would like to buy from the contract, it would just be a matter of coming over here to write contract, connecting your wallet. So you would connect your MetaMask wallet there. And okay, we are connected now. We can interact with the smart contract. So what we'll go down to is purchase, going to purchase from the contract. Now, if we were doing one share, it would be 0.15. If we were doing 2 shares, it would be 0.3. If we were doing 30 shares, you would put in 4.5. And this is the total purchase amount of ETH that you would put in. Recipient, so this is your address. So we're going to look and put in your address. So we'll copy this and paste it into here. So this is going to come back to you amount. So we just want one share for 0.15. Again, if this was 2, the contract isn't going to work unless we put in the right amount and put 3. If we wanted 30, we'd have to put in 4.5, and this would be 30. So the token ID, it's the first token in our collection. So the token ID is 1, and that's the number of, the token ID within our collection. So there's 2,100 shares to start. And then those tokens are deployed as the first token contract within our broader fund contract. So, other shares like, when we deploy the Powerbacker share or the Powerbacker NFTs, those token IDs will be number 2 in the collection. So just to give you an idea, but we're just going to go back, amount 1, purchase 0.15, and we're going to write that. So our wallet's connected. It's going to take us over to MetaMask, and then we're going to pay the gas fees to get that done. Now, if there's any information here that's not correct, it's not going to let us do it. So we need to make sure that we're putting the right amount of the total amount in purchase to correspond with the exact amount of shares that we want to purchase, and then ensure we've got enough to pay for gas fees. So confirm that. And that's as simple as that. We can follow through view transaction. We can follow here our transaction on the Rinkeby test network. And we can see how that comes through and see what gas fees, the total gas fees that we pay. And we can see, how that transaction comes along. So take a little bit longer on Rinkeby over mainnet. Let's see how we go. So it's still processing through the blockchain. The nodes and the chain is picking it up and reading that data. Just waiting for, this is a higher, a cheaper, a much cheaper chain. So, but it's a little bit slower on sale day. Unless there's a massive gas spike, then it should be done pretty quickly. But I don't think our little operation would tend to, spike gas too much. The ERC 1155 contracts are efficient. This is a simple, pretty much a swap using a contract to swap or swap from one wallet to another. So it will be highly efficient. So let's refresh this. Success. So we swapped or bought transferred the tokens from one wallet to the other wallet. So there was one of our ID, one in the collection, ERC 1155. So these are our shares. This is what it would look like if we had, bought 30. We'd see 30 of ID 1. And these are our shares. So if they were, the Powerbacker shares, they'd be 2 in the ID. And if there were some other shares, they'd be 3. But there's no plans for a third token in our collection. It'll be the Powerbackers and the main fund shares within this, this contract. So that's all you'll really need to know, because you won't be minting Powerbacker NFTs. Those will be airdrops. So you won't need to know about 2 in the collection. You'll just need to know about the first token in the collection in order to mint from the contract. And that's about as basic as it is. So that's success. We'll be able to go to OpenSea and view this in our wallet. If we go to OpenSea and connect our wallet, we'll be able to see, but OpenSea Rinkeby is a bit buggy, so we won't bother that. But on mainnet, you go through and you can see our sale page on the mainnet. So it's about as simple as that. success. We've purchased one token just by putting in these parameters into the contract function after connecting our wallet and ensuring we have the right contract and interacting with the contract through Etherscan. So this is an important lesson, not only well, for any sort of public sale. So it's good to know. So I hope you guys learned something there. If we refresh, this would say 1.5.15 now for the extra ETH that's gone into it. So, on sale day, we'll be watching this contract to go up to 300 ETH to sell out. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope that lesson is a good one, and that's how to mint from the contract using Etherscan. So, cheers, guys. Have a good one.